guys, it's Britt. Today we're here with a quick little update from Nate, who I did a video a few days ago regarding his cat that was sick and unwell. Anytime I do a video, if there is a public response, I'm happy to share that to kind of either continue the conversation, close out the conversation. It's in all fairness. So he left a video on my video, or he left a comment on my video, and I want to share it with y'all and provide some updated thoughts. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I think this was a very fair comment that he left. It was wanting to add context. So let's start at the top. He said, "You bring up some valid points and I can understand your perspective. I didn't communicate effectively how many times I called vets within a 2-hour drive. And while I did say I wasn't going to do update videos, I did mention my smallest platform, Twitch, as I was able to give updates to my community without having to wade through all the nonsense. I could have acknowledged those who were genuinely concerned over the trolls, and I probably should have." I appreciate that because I've said so many times, creators automatically want to call anyone with criticism a troll, and a lot of times it's just people, especially in this situation, that really care about animals' well-being. You introduce your animals to your followers, and if you show one of them is sick, hurt, unwell, not themselves, the concern is not all coming from we're little trolls. There's a very small percentage of actual trolls that are engaging in this conversation. It's a lot of people that are just simply concerned. He continued the comment and said, "From another perspective, I had been getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night while caring for a sick cat, some ducks with issues, and a dog that had an eye infection who needed treatment as well. There was a ton going on besides animals care too, and video content was done sloppily as it had to become a low priority. You don't appear to be a hater. I'm sorry my content let you down. It would have been better to make no content on the subject till after in hindsight. I got overwhelmed with stuff to do. No regrets on prioritizing the animal's health, but I could have made less vids."
Katana is doing way better. The only symptom she has right now is a little inflammation of the third eyelid, but that's been going down day by day. I do think if I took her to a vet the moment I discovered her chances of surviving would have been slim to none. The 3 closest emergency vets that are open 24/7 are about 3 hours away. You guys probably would have been a lot kinder with your responses here on social media if I had taken her to one of those vets and she died during travel or in the waiting room. She needed to be hydrated immediately and not stressed out on a long car ride, and then sitting in a waiting room with a dozen dogs barking and going crazy. I truly believe all that stress probably would have caused her to pass away considering the shape she was in. But you guys would have been a lot happier. I, on the other hand, wanted this cat to survive. A bunch of you are also under the impression that an emergency vet is open 24/7, but the ones in Parkersburg and Charleston are most definitely not. I'm not opposed to vet visits, and both her and her sister are going to be going to one soon. Now that Katana is healthy, any stress from that shouldn't have any ill effect on her. Sorry to disappoint you, but Katana survived.
So I appreciate this. I appreciate the response. I appreciate just not ignoring it until it goes away. My video, it's not like it went viral. Obviously, somebody put him on to the fact that I had made a video expressing concern, and the comments expressed concern as well in my video. He didn't have to leave this comment. So I appreciate the added context and taking accountability for why people might have been frustrated and concerned. I still personally feel like, if you have a sick animal, then sometimes it's just stuff that can't be done at home. I also think a lot of times with these, especially full-time content creators, they get into this mindset of content has to be made no matter what's going on in your home life, in your marriage, in your health, whatever it might be. It's this mindset of, this is my livelihood, I have to continue making content. And if you're making that content and you're not in the right headspace and you're dealing with all of this other stuff like outside of the camera lens, so to speak, it can come off to followers as sloppy, inconsiderate, hypocritical when people are raising concerns and you're saying that they're trolls. So I understand both sides of this conversation. I am going to keep an eye on things. I don't think this will require another update, but as I said, y'all know I don't talk to creators in DMs to have conversations like through a DM or through an email, but I'm always happy to share an update if it's done publicly, and that's the comment that was left. So tell me how y'all feel about this. I feel like there was a fair amount of accountability taken, and I appreciated, despite the fact that my video did not have a lot of views, just the fact that there was that recognition of, this is obviously somebody who has watched my content, has felt left down, and has every right to express their opinion on video. And yeah, this was the response. So either way, I'll be checking the comments, but I'm going to move on to other content. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.